instead of playing this thing, he played or he took us there first before playing. That is the reason.
So we went live.
Yes.
A very good morning and welcome to Morning Breeze on Kwararafa Television. I am Fumi Desmond and I welcome you on today's edition of the program. Mr. Thomas, good morning.
Good morning.
Good to see you again.
Yes. Yeah.
All right. As you know, Morning Breeze, we bring to you leading stories and let you know what is happening around. So we'll start quickly with the recent development, looking at Governor Kefa sponsor Taraba officials for leadership peace support course at Jaji, that's in Kaduna State. And this called across permanent secretaries, commissioners, special advisors, and other government officials. And the core reason for this engagement is about peace and how they can understand security more and how governance is all about. You know, it's a leadership summit where they will learn and understand more of this. So when I was going through this story, I was like, our governor has taken the aspect of security as one thing that he wants to do throughout, and he's not giving any space. Everyone around must be security conscious, and it's not just the one to lead in that area. He said, okay, all other officials, you have to understand what it means to talk about peace, what it means to talk about governance and other things that has to do with the government. So we believe that this number of government officials that have gone on this assignment, they'll be coming back with results, and we'll be having a better performances from the ones that have been existing. So Thomas, let's talk about this as we progress on the show.
Yeah. Quickly, I think the governor has shown some level of commitment towards training and retraining, especially of top civil servants. I think this should be like the fourth time that such kind of training is holding. I do know that there were times he organized training for local government chairmen.
Yes.
And there were also times he organized training for commissioners and permanent secretaries, I think within the state or something. And it was a 2-day or so training. And this one again is the same thing. You know, those leading at the helms of affairs in MDAs, their knowledge is the one that supports the ministry itself.
That's right.
So, and training and retraining is part of leadership. It's part of governance. In fact, top organizations spend more money training their staff than you can imagine, because better training, better output, quality training, quality productivity. Right. So if you as an executive, you are in line or in tune with the current happenings within the area of your own jurisdiction, you are bound to come up with better ideas. You are bound to handle issues within your ministry or agency better. So now this particular training, I understand, focus on 3 core themes, which is peace, security, and governance.
That's right.
Yes. So peace could not necessarily mean the generality of peace in the society. It could mean how do you maintain peace within your own office.
Office, yes.
You know, there are leaders that torment their subordinates quite a lot in office. That kind of office space do not give room for productivity.
That's right.
When your employees or your subordinates are not at peace, then their quality of output is down. That is another aspect to peace. When you give them the ambience environment, there is relaxation. They wake up in the morning to come to office, their heart don't skip.
That's right.
I'm not going to meet this terrifying boss today. They are at peace with you and the environment. Then the output that they are going to give you is going to be amazing.
That's right.
You understand? Then about security, how do you secure your environment again? I am not preempting or delimiting it, but I feel that this is another aspect what they may be learning.
Yes.
You understand that there have been a lot of vandalism within the ministries and agencies.
That's right.
If government puts money in renovating your office, and in 2 days time you come again with another memo saying that all that they have installed has been vandalized,
and other things, yes.
It doesn't make sense. So how do you secure these things? How do you make sure that the things they provide to you are well secured and well protected? That is another security within the ministry level, within the office level. Then governance. How well do you even understand governance as an executive? How well do you understand governance? How well do you preach this to your people within the office? How well do they understand the workings of the ministry, their roles and responsibility? Because this is where governance comes in. These are little.
I wish you are there as a resource person. Yes. you have elaborated and you actually done justice to every aspect of the.
So the governor, in his own magnanimity, felt that these people need to understand this foresight, and pulling these three arms together becomes a formidable idea that they are going to work with. Then these things are replicable. You know, you could extend it to a broader society.
That's right.
You know, it's just like a microcosm from the little then to the bigger. You can expand it to the bigger society. So if as an executive you understand the concept of peace, the concept of security, the concept of governance from your office level, you could extend it to the community and to the broader society. And this is a very good one. I believe that within the 1 week period that they are going to be an extensive session. And that is why I feel they chose Kaduna, far away from home. Distractions, no distraction. Just focus on where you are. You go in the morning, you listen to lectures, you retire to your hotel. Tomorrow you come back. So you come back exhausted, and the next day fresh tax. Such kind of trainings are engaging and demanding. So that is why I feel if you are within your own local government, your wife may need you.
And that will be a kind of distraction
to you. But in Kaduna, everything will be suspended until you are back. So I think that is great. I wish them success. And we do hope, me and you, that as we are seated here, when they come back, we begin to see changes.
Yes.
Yeah, you understand?
We'll follow up. We'll track everything that will be happening.
Yes,
we have seen how it has been. And now that they have gone to Kaduna to learn and become better, we'll be tracking and we'll continue to report on the development or the success or the progress of their ministries. We need to hear positive results, courtesy of what is going on.
So it should not be that they just took tea there and came back. Anyway, that is
on a lighter note. Yes. Okay, let's still look at another story still on Apex Media Network. We have another story saying APC Taraba begins reconciliation drive, inaugurates 33-member committee ahead of 2027. You agree with me that the APC in Taraba State, they had their internal issues and they've been trying to see how they can amend and maybe get to balance up with what is happening. You know, being that it was PDP and now coming to APC, a structure that has been existing, you trust me, there's no how it will just go with a cold shoulder. So a reconciliation committee was inaugurated yesterday, and I remember very well in the words of the APC chairman Alhaji Bawa Abubakar. He said the purpose of this is to see that those aggrieved party members are being met, and maybe a kind of discussion, a kind of arrangement with them to consult them and get to understand their own point. And they make it very good that all the zones, the northern, the southern, and the central zone, they have the chairman for each, and members that will go to all these places, align with their party members, discuss with their party members, and see how they can face 2027, because 2027 is not far from here. And anything that around the corner, and whatever thing they need to do that will better balance the party I think they do not have any option than to do it now. So, Thomas, what are the words?
I think it's better late than never. But to me, I feel that this move they've taken is quite very late. To me, I feel it's late because a lot has happened, and it took them very long to engage the aggrieved members. The what do you call it? The Congress that produced Bawa was held earlier this year. I think in the first quarter or so.
That's right.
Of the year, and it took like about 3 or 4 months to get to where we are now. And for me, I think it's very dangerous. Delay in politics, they say even 24 hours in politics is a very long time.
It's a long time.
24 hours is a very long time.
It's a long time.
Talk more of what do you call it? This kind of dispute that had lingered for 3-4 months, and it's not a kind of meeting that you just go and finish it within a day.
That's right.
And you have a lot of members to engage. Now within the central, northern, and southern zone, there are a lot of aggrieved members.
That's right.
And you have to engage every person. Everyone in politics feel he is important. Yesterday, I heard on the news that the councillor representing my ward was calling on the party to run an inclusive system, to carry everybody along. So it's not only about even the leaders in the party, even the followers, the members, they feel they are also not being included. So to me, they may achieve some sort of result, but I think the timing is an issue. You are going to campaign just in 2 weeks of a month time, maybe September, and now in this month we have already half spent. You are just inaugurated committee for it. They are going to do the job, but it's going to be fast. You know, there is this type of reconciliation that you give room for people to reflect,
to
heal, and accept your proposal and give you time. It's not this one that you come and say, just we don't have time. We don't have time. Please.
All right. Let's see how it falls. Let's see how it goes.
Yes, you understand. But on a serious note, it's better late than never. And I do hope that the committee at various zones will do a very great job.
And you know, just to balance with what you've said now, when you look at the committee structure from the 3 political zones of the state and those that are leading as chairman, the choice was actually wise. We have Senator Sani Abubakar Danladi as the chairman of the northern zone, Barrister Ibrahim Tuku Esudi, chairman of the central zone, while Dr. Philip Due is the chairman of the southern zone. These are people that have actually done well in their areas, and I know by the special grace of God, because now they are operating by the special grace of God, looking at it fine. Just like you said, someone will receive this message and maybe get to heal, then respond.
But so, the time,
by the special grace of God,
I am not doubting the capacity of those entrusted with the job. All I'm looking at is the timing.
The timing.
And of course, you agree with me that within this party, within this period, the aggrieved members, most of them must have pledged commitment in other camp.
That's right. That's right. Now let's take this last one, Steve, from Apex. Then we'll progress from here. Since we are talking about politics, let's just balance it with what is happening. 2027, opposition parties begin talks on single presidential candidate. You can find it on page 3 of Apex Media Network. This is another development. You know, recently there was a different story about opposition parties. Now they are coming up to say, "Oh, let's do it this way," and we're having PDP, we're having ADC, SDP, NDC, and other political parties saying that let's do this. Let's have a talk and come up with a single presidential candidate. Now, you know, when we are talking about politics, it's all about decision and interest. I don't know how this will bounce out to be. You know, we are talking about time. I don't know how long this will go to other parties to accept and how it will affect them positively. Let's see how it plays out. Thomas, your few words as we progress from here.
Yes, the idea about this second consideration was born by a movement called the G100. So the G100 felt that Tinubu is so strong that a single opposition party cannot defeat. And considering the fact that they are already fragmented.
That's right.
You look at Obi, you look at ADC, you look at SDP, you look at Makinde, is it APM or something like that. Now they say all of you do not stand a chance to win. If on a serious, yes, but all of you do not stand a chance to win. Perhaps Makinde, for example, he's strong presidential candidate in his state. So even if he's winning, he will end up going back home with his own state. You understand? I am not preempting what Atiku could do. Atiku Obi, they are very great and strong candidates.
That's right.
You remember when they shared the same state in the last election, both of them got equal state. The difference was in the numbers.
That's right.
This time might not be the same. But they are still going to be close context. But how about this? Supposing if one of them between Atiku and Obi, if Obi is saying I'm stepping down for Atiku, or Atiku is saying Obi is my younger brother, I don't need to drag anything with my younger bro, let me allow him to go.
It is an assumption.
Yes, it is the same assumption the G20, the G100 are making. This is the analysis. If Atiku, for example, with his structure, with his followership, saying he's endorsing Obi, imagine what will happen. No, Obi Konkoso movement, you know how organic they are. Now saying they are throwing their weight behind Atiku. I don't see Tinubu going back to that Asorok, whether no matter how machineries he use against the people. Because Obi and Konkoso followership are die-hard like Arsenal fans. They don't give up.
They don't give up.
You understand? So this is the point. G20 are saying, look, you stand a chance if you are united. The talk started, you remember they started the talk, they had a convention. All the opposition candidates, they had a convention earlier this year in Ibadan. And there at Ibadan, they come up with a resolution that they were going to adopt a single opposition candidate. I was happy about that. You know, but at the end of the day, interest. Everybody said, I must be on the ballot, I must be on the ballot.
And the funny thing about this interest is confidence.
Yes,
the interest goes aligned with confidence.
Yes,
you see someone telling you that I will win. I will win
with bold eyes.
I will win.
Even when the votes are against him, you know. So
I don't know.
But anyway, anything is possible. Look, I was one of the persons that did not believe that political parties could form alliance and form one coalition prior to 2015. At that time, I was one of those persons that say it was not possible. Because I look at Buhari then in the ACN, what was his party, CPC. I look at Tinubu then in the ACN. I look at the NNPP. I said these people cannot come together because will Tinubu step down for Buhari? But it happened. Tinubu looked at it and said, no, Oga, you go ahead. I think you have the more better chances to win at this time. And it worked. So even this one, we should not dismiss it.
That's right.
Anything is possible in politics.
Yes.
Yeah, and let's see. But if it happens, no, I think I'll start taking tea.
All right. There's this very wonderful and amazing song by Lord Andy of Africa talking about the highest bidder.
Yes.
And
could it be the highest bidder? I think this one is going to be for the highest sacrificer.
Yes. This song aligns with what is happening on the guidance paper, looking at opposition kicks as state high permit, fighting campaign rules. Highest bidder is what is playing out there. We'll go on a quick break. We'll come back. We'll still be talking about that. Stay with us. Don't go away. All right, thank you so much for staying with us. This is Morning Breeze on Kwararafa Television, reaching you live from Jalingo, Taraba State. Now, let's look at the Guardian newspaper. The Guardian newspaper is leading with something. Before going to break, I was talking about Lord Andy of Africa. This song that he released a few months, or I think years back, about the highest bidder. That means he that has more money will definitely get his way to any position that he wants. Now, it is playing out in most of the states where the campaign rules are against the normal. For you to put your posters, for you to put your billboards and other things, the prices are on a high. And we have it to talk about. Thank God Mr. Thomas have more details about this. So opposition kicks as state high permit tighten campaign rules. It's on page 6 of the guiding paper. Mr. Thomas, talk about this.
Let me first dissect what is it first. This is saying that according to the state, I think Abia is one of those states that is leading. Imo is also there. They are saying that the space for billboard is the space for billboard, for posters, for advertisement, for broadcast messages. They have increased the fee. For instance, in Abia, I think for you to mount a billboard in certain location, you must pay up to 200 million. Just billboard. Maybe like in our own Jalingo here, if you are mounting it from Welcome to the two extreme end, they are strategic.
They're strategic.
Yeah, so if you are mounting in that kind of position, or you are entering towards the city center, maybe you pay 200 million. You understand? And according to the government of these states, they said quickly, the essence is to reduce political atmosphere that is rousy. They want to control the system. But the question is, are they really controlling the system, or they are using indirect way to subdue the opposition? This is not good for politics. The NBC law, which is for broadcasting, said equal opportunity should be given to every political party to operate. So why are you monetizing the system so bad? So to me, I feel this is not a good move, and it's a bad step for our democracy, honestly, for competition particularly.
That's right. Looking at 20 million up to 200 million to erect campaign billboards, it's actually something that we should not allow it to happen.
It's not a good development.
I don't know. Are they buying forms?
Even the whole governorship for how much
are they buying forms? If you look at it, you understand that it's just to
and it's in one position, maybe.
And strategic positions.
One space,
so
200 million.
The highest bidder plays its billboard.
And who is the highest bidder? The landlord.
The landlord. So that's what we can say for now. We'll be going on a break. We'll come back. We'll see what we'll be holding on. Stay with us. The program Morning Breeze. Now let's look at Tribune. Tribune is leading. Nigerian Tribune is leading with something interesting. NLC women demand free peaceful poll in Osun. Adeliki's wife led women warns against indiscriminate arrest, harassment. NLC advises against intimidation of workers, pensioners. NSCDC deploys 10,210 personnel. Tactical unit. IPAC cautions against manipulations of election. Article Mark Areboshua rally voters for ADC candidate. This is a development from Osun. Saturday is the election, and a lot has been played out there. So the women, the